Good morning YouTube and welcome to 100,000 subs! Yes! Thank you very much. We crossed over last night as I was asleep, into the 100k mark. So thank you all very much. It's been an awesome journey so far, but we are by no means anywhere near complete. So it's onward and upward from here. I'd like to thank everybody from the originals who've been here since the beginning, since the no beard, the long hair, the Top Gun effect look in the barbecue scene from a couple of years ago. I'd like to thank and welcome all the new people who've stuck around and seen that there's stuff to be learned here and that we can all help each other and that we can grow and actually create a community and move forward as a whole. So from this point on, it's moving forward, moving onward and moving upward. So a quick look at breakfast for today, because I don't think I've gone over it but not shown you how I do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Lainey spin around with the camera so I can show you how to make this yourselves, because there are a few tricks that you need to know to make sure it doesn't go wrong. So taking a look, the major ingredients you're going to need are a high fibre bran cereal, not that, we don't like that, some frozen raspberries. Why frozen? We've been through this before, but I'll do it again for all the newbies. Per 100, you're only looking at frozen 5.6 grams of carb per 100 on your frozen raspberries. So they tend to be way better than fresh raspberries. These were fresh and then we've frozen them. So in theory they should be the same. But don't do that, buy the frozen straight out of the packet so you know what you're going off the nutritional ones. Quaker maple and brown sugar oats, courtesy of Thomas B, one of my clients from America who sent me over a lot of American goodies. You can see the video previously from this one. So I've been loving these. I've had the cinnamon, highly recommend that. Banana bread, yeah, it's okay. It's very much like the fake banana taste. If you like banana, it's good. I put raspberries in it, it was quite nice. This is definitely the best. The maple and brown sugar and the cinnamon, definitely the best choices. What you're going to do is take the high fibre bran. I tend to put 35 to 40 grams in the bowl, but then what you need to do is actually get your fingers in there and crush it right down, crush it down. If you don't crush it down, what happens is it will cause your porridge to clump, because the larger pieces won't let the porridge absorb in properly. And that's all you need to do, is get in, just crush your butter up with your fingers until it's quite fine. Now what will happen is when you put the milk in and stuff now, that will actually not cause any clumping, and that's pretty much it. So fibre in, 35 grams, porridge on top, but then again, get in and mix it. And this is a little bit powdery, most porridge isn't, but it's got the sweetness and flavourings in there. And then that's it. Then what you're going to do is just put whatever you want. If you use soy or almond milk, whatever you want to put in there, 150 ml. If you're just on the porridge alone, if you put the high fibre bran in, I'd say put 180 ml in to give it that extra absorbency. And then raspberries mixed in on top, in with that, in the microwave, 2.5 to 3 minutes. Take it out, give it a real good stir around, and jobs are good. If you want to flavour it a little bit more, if you don't have the Quaker maple flavour oats and you can't get them because you're in the UK like me, your options, like we've discussed in the other videos, are your MyProtein flavour drops. That is what we've used. I can recommend these. We use these every day, all day. Maple syrup is my favourite alongside the toffee, and you can put this, I think, between 6 to 8 drops in the porridge after it's cooked and stir it through, and it will literally make it taste exactly like a pre-flavoured porridge. So you can have your flavoured porridges without adding that extra carb level in there for when you're dieting. Obviously if you're not dieting and gaining, grab yourself some of those golden syrup bad boys or the apple and cinnamon, because they're super cool. Other than that, I'm just going to eat this. We've just found out that the Goldbergs was it's a comedy show about a family, was on every night. We thought it was on weekly, so we've missed like 10 episodes. So we're going to catch up on that, along with getting accounts out, and then we've got a couple of parcels to open today which have arrived.
Open them.
Open them? I'll get a knife. Okay, so we've got a couple of parcels through today. I know what both of them are. So we'll start with this one. Now we know we're about 8 days out from Body Power now, and as a little tradition, whenever we have these new expos and stuff like that, we like to treat ourselves to some new trainers. Oh yeah! Train again. Reason being, we are on our feet for up to 12 hours a day. And it's important that you feel comfortable, but also that you look cool while you're doing it. So, I'll show you what I got. One, two. So since I think it was Christmas, Lainey bought me some Reebok pumps, the Omni classic ones. I've been a little bit obsessed with them since because they were one of the most comfortable trainers I've worn. Since then I've bought 2 other pairs and they're still some of my favourite trainers. So first, here's a pair of the new Omni Light Reebok pumps in black and gold. Black and gold. Check out those bad boys. Ooh. And it's like a patent black as well. See that? So they have the classic. Well, we've got white or black lace choices, and then on the top you got the good old school, old fashioned pump, 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 pump. Yeah. So very cool. These honestly are some of the comfiest trainers I've ever worn. The Omni Lights. They are just superb. They're Hexalite, so they've got that cushioning in them, but they're one of the most supportive shoes I've worn for both training and just being in and around in all day. Plus they look cool. You don't see a hell of a lot of people repping them either, which is good, because sometimes it's good to be just that little bit different. I mean, we've all got Nikes and we've all got that, so sometimes I like to stand out and have something that people ask about. And black and gold, why? Because in the new Boom Baby Desire clothing line we've got coming out, we have an entire black and gold range. So I thought it'd be cool to get some of these in and preempt some of that styling. Other side of that is the fashionable side of things. When you're out and about and you want to just throw on a pair of trainers instead of a pair of boots, it's not always, you know, something you want to wear is a pair of boots all day if you're going somewhere, but you want something that's going to look good with skinny jeans and whatnot. So I picked up, because they were just a heck of a good price, some of these bad boys, which are the Adidas Brooklyn, and they are hardcourt defenders. And look at these, they've got a real nice kind of detailing to them. So if you look on the side here, this is, can you see that shimmer there? And it's kind of like an animal skin effect here. Then you've got the suede coming around onto the top with the Brooklyn, and then you have the nets. So these are the Adidas kind of, I think the class is like a basketball range, but they are designed as basketball boots, but I wouldn't wear these for basketball. They're way too thin, and they're seriously, they're basketball fashion, aren't they? Let's be honest. But very cool. So there you have it. 2 new pickups, both cool in their own right. One super comfortable, one's more slimline for that fashion wear. What do you reckon, Vales? Do you approve? Do you approve of the new trainers? I don't give a shit. So there we go, on the foot. That's the Adidas, and they are really good looking shoe. They're very cool. So these are really nice with jeans and stuff like that. Actually, a lot more comfortable than I thought they would be. They fit really nice. And I got them in an 8.5, so I can fit in a 9, but I tend to buy shoes a size down when they're trainers, especially if they mold to your feet. So there you got them. Those black patent and gold Reebok pumps. And the only way I can describe them when you put them on your feet is it's like they hug your feet. They are just so comfortable. Let's see if you can get the details in there. There you go, so you got the patent toe, leather top, coming up to the gold pump. They have an extended tongue, which gives them that nice retro look. But seriously, some of the most comfortable trainers you will wear. Highly recommended. So the next package is something I picked up when we were in Germany, and Christian had a shaker bottle that had like a kind of a drop-in compartment to it, and it was really useful for when we were out and about with protein, because what I'm sick and tired of doing is when we're traveling and things like that, we get caught short a lot and hungry. And I wanted something where I was constantly just carrying. We had little pouches. We get the 250 gram pouches of protein. We'd have to be carrying those around with us, and they kept making a mess when you were in the bag and whatnot and stuff, and messing up. And then I saw one Christian had and thought that would be useful, especially for body power when we're going to be on our feet for a lot of the time. When we're there, we know we're going to be busy and we don't want to have to go away from the stand. It's really nice to have something that's able to hold like some casein or something like that in it, or maybe even pre-workout and then liquid, so that we can have something that we can create fresh at the point. You know, we can go get some cold water, put it in, and then have it ready to go, rather than drink something that's pre-made and warm and nasty. So I went and got ourselves some of the Amoro shakers. So let's check them out. One and two. So breakfast is still uneaten as yet. Only been up like 2.5 hours. Mainly because all deliveries arrived, as you can see from here. And then whilst we were videoing all this stuff, another delivery arrived. More food, protein pouch delivery. Yep. So we're back in the easy living of pre-prepped on the go food, and
I'm so happy. Yeah, water muscle.
We have in here as well muscle food. So we have our muscle food chicken. We have these. That's
for dinner tonight.
Beef hash steaks for tonight. These are super nice.
Look what I found, Lex.
We have unsmoked bacon medallions.
Yeah.
This makes life better.
Yeah, look at that. Look how lean it is. So there's only like a little sliver of fat down the edge. That's it.
Beauty. So we've got the protein pouch sides, carrot and parsnip, red mash, and the orange mash.
We have
and
more
then
in the freezer.
This we have not tried yet. This is a new product from them. So we have the fresh sweet chili lime chicken breast fillet. So basically what you've got is a pre-marinated chicken breast, freezable if needed, all compartmentalized inside, separated internally. And then we also have the southern barbecue chicken breast fillets. Looking forward to them. Love a bit of that southern. Yeah, buddy. What we tend to do is we'll take out some of the diced chicken, put it in Tupperware, let it defrost room temperature, then we keep that in the fridge, so whenever we're caught short, we can literally just portion that out, nuke it, have it alongside a side. Boom, job done. Ooh. Okay, because we need some room, we're gonna cook off some stuff, and we're just opening up the southern barbecue chicken.
It smells so good.
Oh.
It just smells like a
you know when you
barbecue.
go to a burger joint and you have a barbecue sauce on your burger, that's what it smells like. Oh, it smells really good and strong, which is good for a marinade because you need them to be strong. Macros on them.
Now they're like 1.1 kilo bags, and there's 4 breasts in each one, so that's about 2.5
275.
Yeah.
275 grams per bag.
Yeah,
and per 100.
There are carbs in them. So
protein 23.3. Is this cooked or uncooked?
it's per 100, so it'll be uncooked.
23.3 protein, carbs 3.5 carbs, so just be a little bit aware of that. Fat 1.35, so
per breast you're looking at about 8 carbs per breast.
How many breasts are in one bag?
Like, in the whole thing, there's 4. There's 2 in this.
2 in each one, and the whole thing's 1.1 kilos,
Yeah.
so it's 4 breasts. So each breast.
That's about 8 grams of carbs.
Yeah, each breast is 275 grams. They are huge!
Yeah. Yeah, 8 grams of carbs, but that means there is about 50 grams of protein in one of these breasts. So.
Now that, you can see, now when you think if you have high protein requirements, that's simply how you get it in.
This is why Lex is like, drop your protein. I'm like, I'm gonna drop my protein, that means I don't get to eat as much chicken.
You have to eat half of it. But it's, see, that's easy. You have 4 of those, you get 200 grams of protein.
And the options
So there's no excuses, guys.
Options for cooking it. You can either oven cook it, grill it, stir fry it, or as we will hopefully be doing soon, barbecuing.
Yeah. So just back in from walking in the little Mutleys, who seem to have the members find goldfish and think that they're going back out again. I'm myself out to the gym. Lainey's on a rest day today, so she's going to carry on working at home.
I'm looking pretty awesome.
She's, yeah, come over here, I'll show. But basically, nothing much as interesting has happened today. Just been a lot of design work going on, finalising the new lines, getting them put into mass production now. So we've got raglan sleeves, we've got the new fashion jumpers, we've got the basketball racerback vests, jerseys coming, all new cap ranges. It's just, woo, it's all going down. Also angled zipped hoodies, and also looking at another style of hoodie to bring in. And then after that's all done, we're going to start work on all the new sweats and things like that. So that's all that's been happening today, so nothing too interesting to be recording about. But look, this is Lady in civvies. She's
I got clothes delivered in shoes.
so it's been delivery day of peace. So
These
yeah,
are my new heels to make me super tall.
new heels. If you didn't know,
I'm
Lainey
now over
has
5 foot tall.
a she has a couple of tattoos you might not have seen. Just a little one on her foot there, which is what a sign for.
It's for good health and good life, because that's your lifeline. So if you point it away from your body, apparently it's for good luck charm for.
Because you're a hippie. You are a hippie. And then she's got this one I really like. I might get this put on me as well. And it's an anchor, and it's to keep you grounded.
Keep
I
me
really,
to the ground.
I really like that one. So she's looking super hot and all ready for BP on form. Shredders looking absolutely tiny. Stinker is we're thinking of nicknaming her Rabbit or Thumper, because she's a little bit like a bunny. So family time is over. Time to get serious. Gym time, as always. I have my drink. Somebody online told me that there was a couple of studies done to do with antioxidants around training, and I read up on them. And what they can do is, in theory, they can mess with the oxygen reactive species that you create when you overload muscle, and they trigger pathways for hypertrophy. So in essence, some antioxidants could essentially inhibit hypertrophy to an extent. So don't know, I'm trying not having my antioxidants around training and seeing if I feel any different. So we'll see. Completely unconfirmed studies, but they are really interesting to read. Mostly done on rodents and stuff like that. But so today all I've got in here is my sugar-free cordial and my BCAAs for 1-1, and I've already had, which I've showed you before, the NO3 Extremes for my protein, but I have them all out in a pill box now because we have an array of cupboard crap, and when I put stuff in here I forget to take them. So these are the, there you go. So those bad boys. Also, just to let you know, I do take these daily as well, the Tribulus Pro, but I double dose them because the studies that have been done on those are all done again on rodents, and I think we need more than what they say. Plus, to be honest with you, with all the stuff and supplements and things like that, unless it's stimulant based, pretty much the stuff on the side is for average people. We ain't average!